Looks like
What'd you say?
Trista got a new Mustang.
Oh, yeah. Recording. And live on Facebook. Oh, gosh darn it. It gave me an error. It does that sometimes. I don't know why it does that. There we go. What did we call this live again?
I will tell you in just
Something about how you love yourself. Oh, people can only love you as much as you love yourself.
Yes, that's what you said.
Right, this is the tribe. Okay. We are live. Good afternoon, Facebook friends, Fit Life Tribe. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. First week in August, which is still absolutely crazy to me that we are in August.
This year is like by far flying the fastest of all of them for me. It seems like.
I saw somebody post, what did they say? It's August 1st, tomorrow, it was like tomorrow's Halloween and, start shopping for Christmas or something like that. And I was like, oh, I feel it so much. It's just like these next 2 months are crazy busy and then it's going to be holiday season before we know it. So this year has flown by.
Oh my goodness. When I was filling out my calendar today, even like, look at these. Just like crazy full. And I was like, I don't think I can fit anything else in on a couple of days.
I actually got a text today. I was supposed to go to Arizona next weekend. And then the weekend after that is Army. And then a couple days after Army, we go out of town for 11 days, I think. So it's just boom, boom, boom. And my thing in 2 weeks, not this weekend, but next weekend got canceled. And I was like, just this huge weight was lifted off my shoulders. And I'm like, okay, I can breathe maybe and not have to focus on, or, just have a little bit of like, just slow down a little bit. So I'm excited for these next couple of weeks
Don't fill it in.
I'm not planning on it at all. Problem is though, Ken will be out of town the whole time. So it'll be just Evie and I, which is sometimes good and sometimes bad. At least when he's home, he helps out with Evie a lot. And when he's gone, then it's just adds more to my plate, like running around, daycare, all of those things. So it'll be good though. So you guys, if you are with us, say hello. We want to know who is joining us today.
I'll try to follow today.
What'd you say?
I'm going to try to follow, but sometimes what's weird, I can see like with time the comments. Other times, like I don't understand why it picks and choose when I can actually see the live comments.
No, I know, because I'm on here right now. I'll hit refresh. Sometimes I refresh it. Oh, see, Andrew's with us.
Hi, Andrew.
And it didn't show that. But yes, sometimes it shows and sometimes it doesn't. So it's just interesting. Well, let us know. Oh, Stacy's with us too. What's up, girl? Thank you guys for joining us. We have an awesome topic today. And Coach Marissa did you said you did a post on this the other day. I've done a post on this, something very similar in the past. And I mean, it's something we talk about a lot, right? It's obviously how you talk to yourself is important. And I know you did talk about that yesterday. But what we really want you guys to take away today is, we are all about loving yourself. And when you don't talk to yourself nicely or positively, then you start believing those things, right? So the name of this live is People Can Only Love You as Much as You Love Yourself. And I truly believe that that is the case. If you are negative, say all of these hateful things to yourself, that is the vibe, that's the energy that you're putting out into this world. And then it reflects back, and that's how people treat you. So I think, what was your question again that you
It
guys
wasn't a
were
question.
talking
It was, so I had heard somebody on one of their lives make the comment that would your friends still be your friend? If you talk to your friends the way you talk to yourself, would they still be your friend?
about?
And
Mhm.
I was like, ooh, that's
Right.
really good. Because like I sometimes will be like, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I would never call my friends stupid, but sometimes I'll just say those things, like, and maybe not always outwardly, but in my mind.
Mhm.
Um, which makes me think of like one of my cousins, and I think I've seen you post about this years ago. How you don't use the word fat in your house.
Yeah.
Because I remember you said we don't use the F word. You said we don't use the F word, and I'm all, well, of course you don't say fuck, you know. But
Oh,
you were
but we do.
well, at that time I didn't know you like I do now, so I would have known like
Yeah.
yes she does. But anyways, because when you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so fat, then our little girls start to talk about themselves like that. So like
Mhm.
everyone pays attention how you talk to yourself and to
Right.
allow that to be received.
Exactly. Well, and I know little kids, so this is kind of getting a little bit off topic, but I don't want Evie to hear that from us from like here in our house, but I know obviously they're going to learn it at school. But if we can monitor our own self-talk or our own talk, the things that we say at home, it's definitely going to be super helpful. But I'm sure, like you said, some people probably aren't even aware of the things that they say to themselves. Like, oh, I'll do that too. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, if only I was smarter, like I'll say I'm not good at technology. That's when I still say, but then all of these things happen to prove that I'm not good at technology because I'm
Yes,
saying these things and then they're
because
coming
you're
back.
putting it out into the universe. So the universe is setting you up with opportunity after opportunity to prove that fact correct.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So kind of going back to your thing, where you said like if we talk to our friends the way we talk to ourselves, would they still be our friends? I heard it, oh darn it, I heard that saying just a little bit differently. Now bear with me because I can't remember what it was. It was well, I mean, you just reverse it. You shouldn't talk to yourself. Wait, how did I say it? Like, no, pretty much what you said. Yeah, that must have been how I heard it. Sorry. I was like, I thought I heard something different, and it's probably just slightly different than how you put it. But I do like that because it is true. It's 100% true.
Yeah, it's
Um, it,
true.
um, gosh, oh,
And I'll
I know
have to
what it is.
admit, is that bad? I'll have to admit, like I still have to be very intentional with the way that I talk to myself. It. I'd like to say it is easier today to talk kindly about myself, but I do have to still put in the footwork. There's days when I'm super busy. For instance, when we went on our trip and then we came home, I was so busy like catching up, and I found myself like not doing my regular morning routine, which includes, my positive affirmations and my mantras of like me just fueling the crap out of my cup.
Mhm.
Um, so that I'm like in this positive mindset when I step out into the world. So I wasn't filling my cup. And so I wasn't prepared for all the negativity in the world. And
Mhm.
I let that start to wear on me, and I feed it, or it feeds me. And I start to get negative and I start to talk badly about myself. And I always can tell when I haven't been doing my morning routine by the way that I feel inside.
Me too. I actually yesterday, because we went straight from the retreat, had, let's see, so we got home and then it was just like 2 days of busyness and then
Mhm.
pictures and then it was another workshop. And then Sunday we got up and had a full busy day too. So yesterday, Monday rolled around and my alarm went off and I was like, I physically am exhausted. I cannot get out of bed right now. So I went back to sleep for about 45 minutes and then I got up, no morning routine, no nothing, rushing around the house, got a little snappy with, trying to get Evie off to school and get her to eat her food. Cause here we are, we're running late. We have all of these appointments. And I
Mhm.
was like, oh man, if I would have just gotten up a few minutes earlier and, did something for myself, started off my day on the right foot instead of rushing, it would have been so much better. Although I did need some sleep, even though I think I slept at least 8 or 9 hours because I was just.
It was just that, it was starting to wear on you, like not having, like, I thrive in structure. I
Mhm.
thrive on it. Um, but
Same.
sometimes we take for granted too that we don't need it, or that we know what we're doing, or it's going to be okay if I skip it today. And like that rule of not doing it 2 days in a row. Like if I skip my morning routine a couple days in a row, then before I know it, I'm like, holy crap, I feel like crap. I feel achy inside. How long has it been? And
Mhm.
I look back because I know I can look at my planner and I know exactly how many days it's been.
Yeah, well, and then one day turns to, and it's easy. It's easy. It's so much easier to get out of the habit, versus
Staying in
like
it.
when than staying in it. So this is one thing, this is really powerful too. So I want you all to think about, all of the things that you constantly are reminding your loved ones. So you're always telling your parents, your family that they're incredible, your friends that they're incredible. They can do anything. Like Evie the other day was like, I can't do it, mom. And I'm like, oh, no, no, no. Yes, you can, so I'm like motivating her. So we do all these things to remind our loved ones how amazing they are, but we need to flip that script and do it for ourselves too. So that I think is what I was thinking of earlier when I was trying to remember the, yeah, I was like, I know I've heard something like that before, but I just think how, we would always, we always tell our friends, our family, our children, how great they are, how amazing they are. And we need to remind ourselves that we are too. Let's go back to the fat word for a
Okay.
moment. So when I had Evie, that is the number one thing that Ken and I talked about was we wanted to teach her what the true meaning of health is, to feel good in your skin, to eat the foods that make you feel good and not to focus on the outward, the outside appearance. And so that is why we said that the F word was not going to be allowed in our house. And that is fat, not fuck, because
Not the F-bomb.
we use the F-bomb a little bit more around here than I would like to admit. I feel like I do a pretty good job not saying it on
Yeah, we
on
do.
here, but it does slip out quite a bit. But anyways, I just think it's really important that, even the things we say out loud or in our head are affecting us and those around us too.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Um, what are some of your favorite things? And I think you talked probably about these yesterday, but some of your favorite things to help you be more positive and speak more highly of yourself.
So mine would be like for sure affirmations. And whenever I'm struggling, like I said yesterday, if ever I'm having a situation that I'm struggling, I'm stepping into a certain version of myself that I already know that I am, I'm just having that hard time validating it within myself. And I talked about this yesterday too, because the most fulfilling validation you will ever receive is from yourself. So while we're in a world of we're constantly seeking it from outside validation, I through my own experience know that from myself is going to be the most fulfilling of all of them. I have to kind of fake it until I believe it. I have to say it out loud. I was saying some of the things I'll do is like I will stand up, I'll say it to myself in front of the mirror, I will write them out, do a little shimmy, shoulder shimmy with it, a power stance, whatever I need to do to step into that version that I already know I am. I just haven't. I'm having a hard time believing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, kind of going back to these things that we say about ourselves, we're so busy filling other people's cups. We need to turn around and fill our own. So that kind of comes back to the positive affirmations, the talking to yourself in the mirror, going back to that high five challenge. That was
Yes.
amazing.
So
Which
powerful.
it was like you said, you just cannot not smile or giggle at yourself when you're like high-fiving yourself in the mirror.
Well, and then something to think about, because, we're at the retreat and doing all these amazing things, and, which seems to be a thing. Like, I loved that. It was extremely fulfilling, but there was a lot of us filling other people's cups too that comes with that, which is fine. We love doing that. That's what we live for. But because, like, it goes back to me saying, like, we kind of take for granted that we still have to take care of ourselves. Like, I wasn't doing my morning routine during that time. And so, like, it's still important no matter what I'm doing, whether it's something I love or not, I still have to fill my cup.
Yeah, well, coming back to that too, like you said, we were doing, yes, our cups were being filled there because we were doing a lot of things for others, but that comes back to having the right people in your corner too. Being surrounded by people that are going to inspire you and lift you up, because we were in this amazing environment with all these ladies who, of course, were very appreciative of, I think, the exercises that we did, the things that helped them see how powerful they were. And we were getting like recognition in this.
And we were doing the activities too. So it's not that the cup wasn't being filled. It was just, like I said, I still was taking for granted that I didn't, like, I was acting like I didn't need to do still my morning routine. And it just was a lesson learned. Like, I've done it before. I'll probably do it again because I'm human. But it just, every time I skip that dang morning routine, it always gets back to me.
Yeah.
It always, like, it just does. I can't escape the morning routine.
Yeah, no, I agree. I absolutely love it too. And yeah, like you said, it just starts your day off on the right foot. It helps me not feel like I'm rushing from one thing to another. I can just like take a deep breath and calmly move from one task to another and just be a better mom. That's the most important thing, is I show up a better version of myself when I take a little bit of time for myself in the morning. And I actually had one of our clients reach out to me, and this is exactly what she is needing, some extra. So this month inside the Fit Life Tribe, we're doing Accountability August. And she reached out to me. This is what she's needing a little bit extra accountability with. And I'm excited to help her. And I was like, even if it's 5 to 15 minutes, it doesn't need to be like an hour or 2 hours before the kids get up, just doing something to prepare your day and be ready to conquer it is going to be absolutely huge. So I feel like we chatted about that. Like, dived into that pretty good. So I just want you guys to never, like, think about this, never lose sight of how important it is for you to constantly be building the relationship with yourself. The things that you say to yourself matter. And the relationship you have with yourself is the most important one. And I think you said something very similar to that. Like, you have to fill your cup. When you do that, you show up your best version of yourself by these, saying positive things to you. So if the F word is a bad word, I would say the C word is a bad word too, which is can't. I can't do that.
Oh, what the heck is
so we got two bad words, F words and C words.
I'm sure I've never heard you say the C word.
Oh, anyways, I say that.
So hi, Danny, Kristen, Sylvia, Eric, Denise. Oh, we got a whole bunch of them. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. So no F words and no C words. That's what we want you to take away from this live today. But no, thank you guys for joining us. Tomorrow, Coach Ken and I are going to dive even deeper into your why, the core belief of your why. It was really cool. We were at the Next Gen workshop this past weekend and had Keaton Hoskins there speaking, and he took it home on your why. And so that made me want to dive a little bit deeper into your why. And I believe it's so powerful. It really is. And then just getting some new takeaways from him to bring and share to you guys is going to be awesome. So that'll be tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time with Ken and I. what other announcements do we have? Love Yourself, Love Your Body workshop is in Salt Lake, September
Coming up
24th.
soon. What is today? Today's the 2nd. Oh my gosh, it's like less than 2 months away. 7 weeks.
Yeah, it's about 6-7 weeks. It is around the corner. So we've got some exciting things coming your way. We'll keep you posted, of course. But thank you guys for joining us today on this live. If you have any questions or are struggling with your own, personal things that you say to yourself, let us know. Let us know how we can help you. So have a wonderful Tuesday, and we'll
Bye,
see you
guys.
next time.